That's interesting. Alright, I may have skipped an item on accident, so I'm gonna go back a little bit and kill these assholes. Because apparently if I killed these guys, I would have gotten the key to the door. Or maybe they had the item themselves. I'm not sure which. The walkthrough was a little
Disabling
ambiguous.
auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Okay, we gotta use these for this because they're flying. Oh. Okay, I'm switching to my eggs next turn. Stop using acid rain. Ow. It's 45 damage to my entire turn and it heals the enemies. Luckily, I think Virgil's doing more damage with his 2 attacks than they healed. But yeah, on Xeon's next turn, I'm going straight to eggs. Oh. You hit X to get to the menu, and then you hit circle to select things in the menu, so it's even worse than normal. It's like, in any other game, you would consistently circle. Or consistently X. That's even worse, because that means you use X for the menus outside of combat, and then circle for the stuff in combat. Oh. Obviously, what he gets is... Okay, so this is confusing the normal players in that one, then.
Requesting recovery of HP.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to go heal immediately, but I should be able to get an item from this guy. Actually, am I supposed to use an item on the barrier? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Let me check my... Oh yeah, first zone. Items? Oh, no, not items. Tech attacks. Xeon. Use tech points. Spell Ray. Speed. Speed up. It's now speed high. Oh yeah. Do you know what that means, Justin? I can set... Spell Ray to be my regular far attack. Oh wow. All of Cosmos' shit is way more expensive. Virgil does have tech points, but I can't actually do anything with it. Because he's not really a character. Can I not open segment address? Okay, let me check this fact again. Segment address number 18. Quote lightning accessories by reward. No, I got it. I don't... How do I analyze things? 1 second. Analyze. Oh, I got a rocket pod for my eggs? Okay, that'll help. I've got 2 ranged weapons now. Alright, so Cosmos can't even wear the uniform. She only has her special armor unit, which has more defense anyway, so... And I can't do anything to Virgil. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good way of letting me know he's not really out. Alright, so I've already... So I guess I was just unlocking that segment of this, so I didn't necessarily need to fight them. Sorry, I almost saved before I healed, and that would have been disastrous. Even though it is right next to the healing bed, it's just I would have forgotten by the time I had to reload that save, and then nasty things would have happened.
Get out of my way, or else...
Oh, dang it. I fucked up. I was gonna use Spell Ray, and then I didn't, even though I had it equipped in my headshot. That's alright, though. The enemy died in 2 hits anyway.
Clear.
Still, I forgot how it worked. I still have to cast the first spell, but instead of casting 2 more spells to get it, I can do it on the second spell. So I don't need to wait for turn charge on my stuff. I can just do Blast or Spell Ray.
Gilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization.
Sorry, Firecracker, Spell Ray.
The enemies have been exterminated.
And that's a much more efficient use of my turns.
go. All systems clear.
Cosmos, activate Hilbert effect. Take this! Now right!
Charging. Our cannon. My external appearance is down 5%. Xion, I need to be clean.
My external appearance is down 5%. Xion, I need to be cleaned. Wow, I'm still on the fight on my other screen.
I've come this far, I can't lose now. Take this! Now right! Take this! Now right!
There. Charging. Our cannon. All systems clear.
The combat tutorial is too far away from the actual combat.
Orders, Xion?
Okay, because I attacked him from behind, I started off with a bonus on the field. You see, I think this is points up, but I could be wrong. Oh, wait, no, you're still in the up. Let me see. Let me reload the page. That's probably what's causing that. Yeah, that's what it was. The stream was a lot further behind on because I had reloaded the page than it actually should have been. It's now actually on the fight that I'm on right now. It's just now it's a 3-second delay.
There! Charging! Our cannon!
Points times 10. All right.
Systems clear.
And Xion is almost level 6. Her starting level was 5.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Take this! Now right!
There! All systems clear.
Those are the new fight. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, so Justin, so I had to actually go this way to get the decoder to open the door. I could have gotten it earlier, but it would have been really difficult to avoid that. I would have had to come back there as soon as I got the thing that lets me blow up items, and it would have been hard to avoid notice that I couldn't actually fight. So that's why I had to do it now, especially because I didn't buy the non-triple escape fights until after. So now I've got to run all the way back to where my room was, but not actually to my room. And then run all the way back to get to those chests I couldn't get earlier, because there were monsters there. Oh. All the backtracking caused by avoiding fights when I couldn't actually fight people. That will never be an issue again. I don't think there's going to be a section in this game where there's going to be enemies I can't actually fight. Now that we've gotten to this much.
Activate token effect. Take this! Now right!
My external appearance is down 5%. Xion, I need to be clean.
And just by getting that one tech to high speed, except for those really hard fights where I have to summon my eggs anyway, Virgil is completely superfluous. He didn't even get a chance to do anything that last fight. Obtains lightning coat. Alright, who can equip this? And what does it do? Items. Actually, they should probably characters, yeah. No, not eggs. There's a little lag after the thing visually loads before you can actually... Okay, physical defense is -1, even though I can't equip it, but it does a 20% lightning reduction. So it might be worth wearing, but I kind of don't want to put it on. Then again, you know, 1 point of defense or 20% of... depends on how the numbers work. I don't know what's better. Oh yeah, shit, I can also use tech points on my stats. Or at least I think they're tech points. Let me... Yeah, shit. So what happens? Do I just get more health and ether points when I level up, or... Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot about that little wrinkle. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a better idea for me to spend the points on my skill so I can actually use it regularly. Because before you had to save up, when it's on slow, in order to use it, you have to save up your ability points by only using one attack or guarding or something. And then the next time your turn comes around, you can do 3 attacks. And that lets you use your attack. This way, I can just use my ether points all at once.
The enemies have been exterminated.
At least I'm getting a lot of unintentional grinding this way. Being lost at the beginning of the game is actually not that bad for grinding purposes.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Take this! Now right!
I wonder if the points I get on Virgil transfer to another character.
My external appearance is down 5%. Xion, I need to be clean. Gilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Take this! Now right!
The enemies have been exterminated. battle systems are go.
Skip the hard fight to go to the normal fight.
Take this! Now right!
That is one nice thing about having the enemies actually on the map instead of just being random encounters, because you can dodge them. Why is... Okay, for a while, and the robot was going second consistently, and now she's not.
The enemies have been exterminated.
So I don't know if, like, Virgil leveled up or something. He shouldn't have. No, he's still level 6, so I don't know what happened. RNG just sticking me? I don't know. Segment address number 16. I'm pretty sure I don't get that decoder until later, so I'll have to come back to the simulator and open that door. Wow, these fights are apparently really easy to avoid, and I could have just gotten this chest before.
Cosmos, let's go.
On the other hand, though, these things die super fast, so...
Take this! Now right!
All systems clear.
Ooh, Xian leveled up. More health points. I don't remember what the S points are for. Oh, skills. Oh! Okay. It's kind of like Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy IX. I get skills by wearing the equipment that has a skill and then learning it off of that. So I do want to put that code on. Oh no, I definitely want to start. I don't have enough tech points to raise any of Protoss's stats, apparently. Oh no, their stats are at their maximum. Okay. So my level may actually be increasing my maximum stats, too. I'll worry about upgrading my stats a little later though.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Oh, of course, I got to attack first.
Transmit eggs!
Charging. Our cannon. All systems clear.
I've come this far, I can't lose now. Transmit eggs!
Oh wow, the acid rain hurt the other Gnosis. It wasn't, one of the flying ones. So it only healed them because they had so much resistance to it that it healed them. That's good to know.
Charging. Our cannon. Requesting recovery of HP.
Requesting recovery of HP. Yeah, no, I don't blame you for that. Escape pack, revive, medkit, sweet, and Cosmos leveled up. Wait, Cosmos, you are gonna use Medica. Apparently works better out of combat.
Okay, here we go. Take this! Now right!
Charging. Our cannon. My external appearance is down 5%. Xion, I need to be clean.
And Virgil leveled up. So yeah, it gives you plus HP and plus EP. And yeah, that does seem to be it, aside from the fact that it probably gives you higher maximum stats. But you still have to buy the stats directly, which seems like a pain in the butt. These tech tanks... Oh good, I can level up the speed of our cannon. So I'll look at what the stats do before I actually update them.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Why do they get to attack first? Oh, it's one of those fights I probably should use my eggs for, but whatever. You hit Virgil, you hit him hard.
Charging. Our cannon. enemies have been exterminated. Your orders, Xion?
Take this! Now right!
The enemies have been exterminated.
Alright, I think I remember where I'm actually supposed to go now. But I've got all those chests and everything. Oh, that would... What do you think the final tier of that master is going to be?
Do you really think this is a good idea? Take this!
Well, it might be similar because it's a fucking dragon, so...
Charging! Our cannon! The enemies have been exterminated.
Okay, I think it was just the RNG digging this thing, because that time Cosmos did go first. I mean, second. Alright, so what I'm pretty sure I'm doing, and I think... Oh wait, so that leads to the Alien Infirmary, so that means I'm still going south here. Okay.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all
I
targets.
hate these things.
Transmit ace!
Charging! Our cannon!
Or maybe not, these seem a lot easier than the other enemies that I was thinking of.
enemies have been exterminated. Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Justin, I know it's fictional characters in a fictional server, but that physically hurt me.
Our cannon.
Yeah, wasn't that always the Inquest password? I swear I've heard that password used before by another
All
Inquest.
systems clear.
I think it was in that event, the one where you break into the Inquest base to free the people with, you know, the open world event on Oh, there was an enemy in the crate.
Get out of my way, or else...
Oh, there were easy enemies. Not even. Just freaking manticores. Alright.
Now right!
Charging. Our cannon. The enemies have been
So yeah, this probably isn't the best place to grind. At least I will have ground instead of getting to like the next getting to the planet and going, oh, I really should have ground before I came here. Okay, because I destroyed the environment and made all that fire everywhere, I get a boost when we start
Your
the fight.
orders, Xion.
Take this! Now right!
Charging. Our cannon.
Of course it knows an AoE attack. That's lovely.
Take this!
If I'd known that, I would have taken him out first. But he's never used it before. I've fought quite a few of them and normally
Who would
rather
have
weak.
thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
Wow. Xian only needs 3 points for the next level. Right, here's where I thought I was. Oh, good, cutscene. Wait, did I just say good?
Not now. Will my death be for nothing?
Commander Cherenkov?
What the? What are you people doing here? Gnosis! So, it's functional.
Yeah, she gets to use her double Gatling guns in the cutscenes, but she only gets to use one of them in actual gameplay.
You want some of this?
I mean, it's not because she can't use the doubles in actual gameplay, it's because she hasn't unlocked them yet. I don't have them. Virgil's mad with power because he can actually shoot these things at all. Xian, you probably should have summoned your eggs for this fight. Yay, Virgil's doing something not completely asshole-ish. And Virgil kept jumping in front of Cosmos' gun targeting sights. That's right. Cosmos is a cold-blooded killer. And she was like, I did not program you to shoot through your allies.
This ship is about to capsize. Please make haste.
Wait, Cosmos. Cosmos, do you understand what you've just done?
My assigned duty is to protect Vector employees. Protection of military personnel is not part of my prime directive.
That's no excuse! You have no right to go about killing people! Why did you shoot Lieutenant Virgil? With your power, you don't have to sacrifice anyone to—
At that time, Lieutenant Virgil was in my direct line of fire. Any changes in my firing position to avoid Lieutenant Virgil while protecting you would have resulted in a 30% depreciation in my offensive capabilities. On the other hand, with the Lieutenant's death, there would only be a 0.2% drop in efficacy. I simply chose the option with the highest probability to keep you alive. Furthermore, the escape pod has a maximum capacity of 2 occupants. I believe it is obvious who gets priority.
How can you even say that? Have you no conscience?
No, she's a
She-
robot.
You forget I am not human. I am merely a weapon. You, of all people, should be well aware of that fact.
Yeah, you'd think the woman who built the robot would understand that the
What
robot
your
is a robot.
decision? Will you board the escape pod, or will you not board the escape pod? If you wish to express remorse for his death, it is best that you survive. Otherwise, you will render his death meaningless.
Come on, Chief. Let's go.
Alright, boss fight.
I've come this far, I can't lose now.
You notice even though in the cutscene, Alan got to use the machine gun, he is nowhere to be seen in the actual boss fight. Alan deserves to stay thirsty. Well, at least they healed my match for the cutscene.
Charging! Our cannon!
All attacking my frickin' mech, which I guess is okay, it's got more health, but... Ugh. Would you stop that, you stupid notice? AoE attacks are cheating, I don't have any yet. Oh, never mind. I do have an AoE attack, that's what my missile launcher is. Okay. That's actually very helpful then.
Charging! Our cannon!
Oh, I only had one ammo for the missile launcher per fight. Or maybe I only had one left, I'm not sure which. But I'm not fighting the Minotaur, I'm fighting the Skyfish. It's dead. Let's put this up there. Well, you're doing a lot less damage. Oh, no, no, back. You get 2 turns now that you have killed your... Well, that's not doing as much damage. Oh, gather strength from fire gravity pulse. I don't like that. Let's try a 2-shot. Gatling gun. Gravity pulse. I really hope I wasn't supposed to discard there. Yeah, okay, that was a lot of damage, but it's fine. So, oh no. Okay, it can't move anymore. But maybe it doesn't count when it does.
I recommend reorganizing the group.
We'll see. Because I know dead party members don't normally get experience. No. Well, that's supercharged Cosmos, so look at that. We had been splitting the stuff 3 ways, and in this fight, Cosmos leveled up twice and got enough tech points to, Oh, and a skill upgrade, see. Alright, that's good, too. Uh-oh. Looks like one of the noses is getting teleported into hyperspace along with the Zohar. Oh, and another one flew in. And another one. So there's at least 3 noses came in with it. And the ship is still exploding. It's split in twain. The bottom half is exploding something. Virgil's in his spacesuit outside the escape pod, as is Cosmos, and the other 2 are in the escape pod. Not Virgil, Trenkov. The Russian would be the spy, wouldn't he? So much cliche in this game. And the alienist ship looks like it may have absorbed the Zohar. Okay. And Cosmos is saying something, but you can't hear it because she's in space. Oddly enough, they're...
The target object was not the original.
Oh,
Affirmative.
okay.
It was an emulator. Roger. Upon deploying tracking device, I will depart immediately. As originally planned, I will head for 2nd Miltia.
Okay, we can hear it when we're inside of her head, because, obviously. But from 3rd person, we couldn't hear anything in space. Okay, we can still hear the teleporting, though. And she locked the tracker onto it. So yeah, they're being very inconsistent about whether we can hear things in space or not. We can hear her beam weapon, and we can hear her teleporting things. And we can hear the hyperspace closing up. Oh yeah, you should watch this part. This is gonna be a little amusing. Oh yes, this loading screen where you save and stuff has Cosmos with angel's wings and a revolver. Or at least that might actually be her normal blaster. I'm not sure. I've never seen a good close-up shot of her using her normal ether attack. But yeah, as much as I wanted for Virgil to die, I didn't want it to die by being shot from behind by Cosmos after he actually did something to help somebody. That was a dumb way for him to die. I wanted it to be his fault, to be honest.
What a mess.
Alright, this
Whoever
cutscene.
it was, they sure went all out. You think there's anything left out there? Hey, Tony. How long before the Federation gets here?
Well, let's see. The last SOS went out a half an hour ago, so... We've probably got at least 3 hours, right? No sign of any nearby ships either, right, Hammer?
Yep. We're the only ship within a 5,000 light-year radius.
All right. That should be enough. Let's grab
Caution,
anything that
I'm a
looks
boozer.
salvageable.
Bonsai, bonsai.
You know, Captain, I realize the deadline for paying back Master Guinan is right around the corner, but don't you think this is a little risky? If the feds find us out, we'd be lucky to get 10 years.
That's if they find out. You know the feds aren't gonna patrol all the way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I just don't like the idea of feeding off the dead. I mean, what are we? Space jackals? Vultures? Hyenas?
You moron. What kind of metaphor is that? Don't be comparing us to extinct animals. You'll jinx us. We're recyclers, damn it. Environmentally friendly space recyclers.
Master Guinan told us to stay away from any side jobs, remember? He said it hurts the Foundation's image. I don't know. Oh ho! We got a wrecked ship here, 3 o'clock. Looks like a Ganymede class.
Nice work there, Tony. Good thing we were tapping the UMN emergency channel. Come on, pull in close, hurry.
Yep, we're vultures.
What was that?
That's the end of this conversation that's actually interesting, not the...
Spectrum matches up perfectly. It's a geocrystal.
All right, not bad. Let's start with that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, watch this part.
That's not a geocrystal, you idiot! It's a corpse!
Yeah.
Well, what'd you expect? This is a battlefield.
Talk.
That's no big deal. Don't bother
Well,
wasting fuel.
I mean,
Just keep
they
going
weren't a
and let it
thing the
bounce
last time
off.
anyone came to the desert, so...
You're kidding, right? My dead grandma told me to be respectful of the dead. Sorry, but I don't want any bad karma. You do it, Captain.
You moron. What? Is that your grandfather out there? Don't be ridiculous. Just shut up and keep moving.
Man, not again. Captain, this is so typical of you, making us do all the dirty work.
And she landed in the
You
window.
moron. What the hell are you doing? I said bounce it off.
Well, don't look at me. It got stuck on its own. It's not my fault.
Whatever. Just get rid of it.
Hey, it's a girl. She might be cute, you know?
She's dead, you sicko.
My ass, you sicko. Who the hell cares how she looks? She's dead.
Exactly. Besides, she's facing the other way. It's a shame we can't meet face to face.
And shoot. Turns her head. And stands up.
Please open your communications line. I need to speak with you. Frequency 2020.
Ah, a talking corpse.
You moron. Open your eyes. That ain't no corpse.
This ain't happening. This ain't happening.
It's a Realian, or a cyborg, something like that.
But I've never heard of a Realian that can operate out in space.
Well, it's probably a military robot or something. Just open the channel. I'm Captain Matthews of the tramp freighter Elsa. We received your SOS signal earlier. happened to be within range of our navigational path, so we rushed here to your rescue.
Huh? Rescue? Oh!
So, is there anything we can do to assist you?
What do you mean, rescue? What about our side job?
Relax, you moron. We're gonna grab what we can while taking care of this little rescue. With this mess, I bet there's no one left alive anyway.
I will make this brief. I request that you gate jump to 2nd Miltia immediately.
Say what? Oh, yeah. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. We can't leave yet. We still got work to do. And besides, 2nd Miltia? Have you any idea how much it would cost to travel that far?
There is no need for concern. We will cover all UMN gate fees incurred.
You expect us to believe that? Even if that were true, we've got other business to attend to right now. We don't have that kind of time.
My time is limited as well. Failure to comply will result in the destruction of this window.
Go ahead, give it a try. The Elsa's forward window can withstand direct hits from debris as big as 6 millimeters. Punch from a girlie like you wouldn't even dent.
One more strike and this window will shatter. It appears that none of you are wearing spacesuits. Keep in mind that I am making this proposal with goodwill. I could just as easily toss you out into space and take over the ship.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. Don't be so rash.
Had you accommodated me from the outset, we would have saved 1 minute 45 seconds. I am coming on board now. Please open the cargo bay.
Yeah, right.
One more thing.
What?
Do not accelerate in an attempt to knock me off. If you do so, I will destroy the engine and the entire ship with it.
She's got us, Red.
Shut up.
Huh? Hey, Captain. I've got someone on the open channel.
Who could it be? Survivors?
Oh. Hold on. I'll put it on the speakers.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
Oh no, she put her resupply pod. She was carrying her resupply pod. The fucking escape pod's still out there in space.
Hello? Anyone? If anyone is scanning this channel, please help! Come on, Chief, you give it a try.
Don't worry. A rescue ship will come for us eventually. I'm more concerned about Cosmos. Now, where could she be?
How would I know? Besides, we're not out of the woods yet. I mean, the Gnosis might still be around.
I'm not worried about that right now. We have to retrieve Cosmos.
Forget about Cosmos. What about us? If I knew this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have let everyone else go first. Maybe they're still around. You think?
I can't believe you. Alan, how can you be so insensitive after all that's happened?
What do you mean? Of course I'm traumatized. Chief, that was really uncalled for. Do you think that I'm an emotionless android? For you to even think that is the most traumatizing thing of all.
No, I never said anything like that.
You just did. You think I'm an android, don't you?
What the hell? Huh? Hey!
Xion.
Cosmos? Cosmos, is that you? Where are you right now?
I am on board a civilian ship passing through the area. Please remain at your current locale. A Federation rescue vessel should arrive soon.
Remain here? Cosmos, just what are you up to?
I am commandeering this ship to go to 2nd Miltia. These are my orders from headquarters.
You're going wait! Wait a second! What about us?
Unfortunately, you were not mentioned in my orders. Therefore, this mission takes priority.
Oh, I see. What, you expect us to sit here and wait for the cavalry?
That is the logical conclusion.
Wait a second! What guarantee do we have that the Federation will dispatch a rescue? What if no one comes? The two of us will starve to death inside this pod.
No, you're
You
running out of
can't
water
do
first.
this.
Actually, suffocation would come first.
Oh,
Your air supply will be depleted.
never
in
mind. You've only got 46 hours of air. Okay.
In that case, suffocation?
That is correct. But there is a 96% probability that a rescue vessel will arrive within 15 hours. Your chances of survival are high, but this is not a certainty.
But...
There's no way I'm going to allow this. You cannot act on your own, Cosmos. Bring us on board immediately.
There is no time for this. I am signing off. Xion, Alan, please take care.
Now just wait 1 second, Cosmos. You better bring us on board, or I'll open the hatch. You hear me?
What? What are you doing, Chief? Please, don't do anything crazy.
Be quiet, Alan. Listen to me, Cosmos. You know what'll happen if I turn this lever, right? Doesn't this go against your directive? After all, you're supposed to bring us back alive. Am I right?
You are delaying me from my mission. I suggest you do as you please.
Cosmos! You don't believe I'll do it, do you? I'm serious, you know.
Ah! She's really gonna do it!
Why not help her? Sounds like she means it.
Hey, Chaos. You're up.
Yes, that's right. His name
With
is
all
actually
this
Chaos
racket, who
with
could
a
sleep?
lowercase c. And yes, if Cosmos is Robot Mary Magdalene, he's Robot Jesus. Or, sorry, Realian Jesus.
So, is that okay with you? Well, it looks like she doesn't have any objections. So it's all up to you, Captain. What do you say? Think we ought to rescue them?
Well, if you say so. Sure, I don't mind.
Tony?
Excuse us.
I'm Captain Matthews.
My name is Xeonosaga, and I'm from Vector Industries' 1st R&D Division. And this is my coworker, Alan Ridgely, who also
Who will
works in the
never
same
get any.
division. We do apologize for all the trouble our errant Cosmos may have caused you. Come on, Alan. Show them your gratitude.
Right. Thank heavens you were around to rescue us. We almost became space dust out there because of my stubborn boss here. Ah!
You ought to save your thanks for Chaos over there. We were just gonna leave you and fly on out of here.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Chaos.
No, don't mention it. After all, we all need a little help sometimes.
That's right. They will.
Tony?
They will.
Tony?
They will. always and only
He
spell
often
his
saves
name
our
with a
hides, too.
lowercase c.
So, we can't turn him down when he asks for a favor.
I
Let me
see.
check in the manual just to make sure it's
reminds
there too.
Hey, Cosmos. And just what do you think you're doing?
Why, yes, his
You
name is
left
lowercase
us
chaos.
And then tried to go to second meal ship by yourself. Maybe
But he may
your
not be
OS is
reality, I'm not
malfunctioning
sure.
or something.
Yes, that is possible.
By the way, what were the orders from HQ?
Captain Matthews, may I use the maintenance lab next to the hangar?
Just a second, Cosmos.
Yeah, sure. What for?
Cosmos?
Due to the limitations of the test-juice condenser, my energy reserves are almost depleted. I wish to receive a co-generator bypass in order to replenish them.
Hey! What is wrong with you? Answer me, Cosmos!
So, you'll cover the bill, right?
Yes.
Cosmo!
Xion,
Yes?
my sensors appear to be malfunctioning. Please adjust them before we disembark at our destination.
Why should I?
Please, Xion. This is part of your job, is it not?
You know, while I'm at it, I'm gonna add a whole bunch of safety overrides and shit to your programming.
I'm terribly sorry. The girl is just so stubborn.
You've never seen either
I
of the
do
Terminator
apologize
movies.
for all the trouble she's causing.
It's all right. I'm
Oh
actually
shit!
enjoying it.
I was gonna make a
The
Terminator
ship's
reference.
much livelier with more crew members.
You got that right. We can always use some more women around here.
Any women around here, you
How
mean.
about it? Once we arrive, how about you and I get a suite and settle in with a nice bottle of wine?
What? Hey!
Sure.
Alright, that's enough, Tony. Never mind her, at least she's a real girl. The other one's not even human, she's battle weaponry.
You think so, huh? She appears to be just like any other human to me.
Well, she was designed. She's the
Captain,
ridiculously
any chance of
human
stopping at
robot.
Samir?
No one knows why they designed her quite
That's
that
en route on the column.
quite that
Creosote
anatomically
days from
correct, but they
Italia.
did.
If that's your
I mean, if I was gonna
destination,
build a battle
sure, I
robot,
can do
it
that.
would not be a chick.
I see.
Because why?
And the fee?
Today just ain't my day.
I mean, maybe an
Getting
assassin
greedy
robot
now
would be a
won't do me
chick
any
for
good.
obvious
I'll
reasons,
just
but a
put it on
battle
the
robot?
tab.
No.
I appreciate it.
Ah, don't mention it. You're a Marine. Let's just chalk it up to my bit of charity for the Corps.
Alright, now you get to see Chaos be badass.
No!
Gnosis!
I knew it! A couple of them are still lurking around.
Ah, it's coming in!
Son of a bitch!
Could you not shoot at the damaged window?
Chaos!
I know.
Chaos!
It's okay.
That's right. Chaos just matrixed the fucking Gnosis. Oh wait, no, you can't see that yet. Annoyingly, he's not actually that good in combat. I mean, he's good, but he's not I instantly one-shot enemies good.
The Gnosis!
What did he just do?
So it's a
Well,
bit of a gameplay
That's
story
what I meant
segregation
when I
there.
said he looks out for us.
Looks out for you? How did he just do that? I've never heard of a human that can defeat Gnosis.
There are those who draw well, and those who run fast. Hammer's navigational skills are top-notch, and his knowledge of the net is vast. Tony's helmsmanship skills are unrivaled. No one even comes close. Or so he claims. The captain? Well, no one holds a greater amount of debt than the captain.
Ah, yes. Hey, wait a second.
I believe everyone has at least one skill that they excel in over all others. It's something that defines who they are. Xion, what is it that defines you?
Huh? Me? Well,
I make killer sex robots.
It's the same for me. It's just something I can do.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
Ah. I see. Right. I think I get it.
You can't get it. He
It
gave
sort
you
of
no
makes sense
explanation.
when you put it that way.
Yep.
It's
that's
just
how it
something
is.
I can do. It's not an explanation,
That's all
Xion.
What the? How can you be convinced by that? That was a gnosis, Chief. A gnosis.
Well, Captain, we better head for our destination before she throws us off the ship. The girl seems to be a stickler for schedules and all.
Man, oh man. So much for my grandiose plans. After this job, I was supposed to pay off my debts, then head to Keltia to see the Seraphim sisters live in concert.
Bah, you owe Master Guinan too much. You'll never pay it all off. And man, the Seraphim sisters again? You're really hot for them, aren't you?
Captain, you don't actually have to go all the way out to Keltia. Why don't you just connect to the UMN and watch it later?
You moron. Getting a visual feed is nothing compared to immersing yourself in the real thing. There's a world of difference between the two. It's all about reality.
Who are you kidding? It's all the same. Your
Don't you
brain
love how
can't
this
tell
been
the
like
difference.
one
Why, you-
uninterrupted series
Hurry
of
up and take us
cutscenes
out of here.
since
All
we
right,
beat that
roger
boss?
that.
Well then, I'll take Xion and the others to their rooms.
That's very kind of you.
All right, you do that. Damn. Today's been one hell of a day.
Master Wilhelm, I have a report from Cosmos. Xian Uzuki and Alan Ridgely have both joined up with Cosmos.
I see.
This is fortunate, especially since there's an unidentified ship closing in on the battlefield.
And if the ship were to threaten the girl, Cosmos would protect her. Is that not right?
Yes, that would be the prime directive.
Either way, it was a wise decision to pull back Cosmos. There's no need for us to continue serving them or the Federation any longer. Besides, the data for the Rhine Maiden is now complete. All phenomena are moving forward as specified by this compass of order. As for the rest, gather the necessary factors and wait for the other one to awaken.
That didn't sound unnecessarily creepy or sinister at all. And yes, instead of going to a save point, we went to another post-cutscene would you like to save thing. Oh, and another cutscene. And it looks like a planet's exploding. Or something. It's kind of disintegrating, actually. Oh, I think it may have hyperspace jumped. An entire planet just hyperspace jumped. That's not normal.
What's 1.5 billion people to us?
They're innocents. Surely they deserve more respect.
Respect? For what? Save your philanthropy for someone that cares. The experiment may have been a failure, but I've taken steps to recover the emulator. If the need arises, I'm not against using the original either. All we have to do is repeat the process until we get results. Is this all too much for your conscience to bear, Pellegrini? In that case, feel free to reveal everything and wait for your death sentence.
What about you?
Me, tried in a court of ignoble commoners? Don't make me laugh. We are the ones who determine life or death. But wait. Pellegrini, are you telling me that you've forgotten everything we've been striving for these past 14 years?
Commander Margulis.
What?
A message from Lieutenant Commander Vanderkamp, sole survivor of the Vanguard Force. The unit was decimated. The Zohar emulator unsecured.
Where's the Zohar now?
Location unknown, possibly seized by the Gnosis.
I see. Notify the 474th Spec Ops Fleet. We may need to implement Plan 31. Have them stand by in the specified coordinates for further orders.
Yes, sir.
The villain's motivations make no sense yet, and may never make sense at all. Federation capital, 5th Jerusalem. Good grief. Oh no, Justin, it's the Jedi Council from Phantom Menace.
So, what can you tell us about this man?
He was a Special Forces agent with the Federation Police, a counter-terrorism specialist. Of course, that was over 100 years ago. Now he's a cyborg working freelance missions.
A cyborg? How anachronistic.
He's a relic from the days when they reanimated the dead. They didn't have disposable realians like we do now.
Well, he's certainly got quite a resume.
Rumor has it, he deliberately seeks out missions with low odds of success.
Is he insane, or just fascinated with death?
Well, he's been given a clean bill of mental health. It doesn't look like he does it for the killing.
Humph. Advances in science have placed thousands of drugs on our shelves. And yet, we still let psychiatrists wield their influence over us. They use these assessments to validate their existence. I don't believe them one bit.
Well, he's got an extremely high success rate. I think he'll be fine.
Doesn't this sound like Hideo Kojima's pseudo-philosophical bullshit?
Show him in.
So yeah, I think we're switching parties for a bit.
That'll be all.
This is actually probably the more interesting plotline, because I actually care about the characters involved.
Ziggurat 8, isn't it?
This guy...
On your death in TC-4667, you donated your body and chose to become a product
they'll
of
explain
Ziggurat
it.
Industries.
That's correct.
Have you heard about the mission?
No.
Recently, we received information that a certain armed group has shown signs of resurgence. This same group was responsible for the events that took place 14 years ago.
The UTIC organization?
That's right. The information we've received from our independent sources has helped to identify the location of the UTIC organization's hideout.
This structure was originally a shrine for some long-lost ancient religion. It was eventually abandoned and remained uninhabited for centuries.
So, you want me to infiltrate and collect information on the group?
If that was all we needed, we would have left it to our intelligence agency.
Actually, to put it simply, we need you to rescue someone and return her to her rightful place. And technically, she's not human.
Just tell me what I need to know. A child? Is she a civilian?
She's a Realian, a 100 series Realian. You've heard of them?
The 100 series observational Realians, built specifically to combat the Gnosis. I've heard rumors of them. But I didn't know they were disguised as children.
Is this the first time you've seen the real thing?
Yes. But isn't Vector already mass-producing them?
This is a prototype. It will serve as the model for all future 100 series observational units.
So, what you're telling me is that securing this little girl takes priority over all else, right?
It helps that you're a quick study.
So, will you take the mission?
A cyborg has no rights. I cannot refuse your request. I will analyze the situation and let you know what weapons and resources I need. I don't mean to demand any compensation, but may I make one request?
Go ahead.
After my return, I ask that you eliminate the neural memories residing in my brain from my previous life.
That's not a problem. But it could be a difficult procedure with a body as outdated as yours.
Add as many synthetic parts as necessary.
What an odd request. These days, Realians are clamoring for human rights, but here's a man who wants to become a machine. All right, we'll make the arrangements.
Thank you.
You can get the specifics from her, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi, later.
Well, well. He didn't die in the line of duty. It says here he committed suicide. One shot in the head from his beloved pistol.
Did you say suicide? Can we entrust the 100 series to that man? What if his self-destructive tendencies arise?
Not to worry. He's been equipped with a safety mechanism which prevents him from hurting himself or abandoning his mission. He was brought back to life against his will. Once he replaces the rest of his brain with synthetics, he'll be a complete machine. Only then will he be legally dead.
How are you feeling, 100 series Realian? Is the food here unsatisfactory? Even Realians require nourishment, you know. Are the Federation's 100 series Realians so ill-mannered that they don't even reply to simple questions?
I don't like that name.
Well, my goodness, pardon me. And what would you like to be called, Miss 100 series Realian?
I don't like strangers to be calling me by my name. Where are you planning on taking me?
That, I'm afraid, is not for you to know.
What will happen to me?
You're going to help us out. Machines like you exist to be used. What happens to you after that, God only knows. Assuming you people even have a god, that is.
All I can really do is seek out and find the Gnosis. I can't help you with anything.
That may be true. But this part of you is a little different. We'd like to have a word with the man you have hidden inside of you. In any case, you'd best be keeping yourself alive as long as possible. He will be arriving soon.
Mommy, I want to go home to the lab.
Okay, yeah, we did switch parties. 46 hours later. Yeah, that's how many cutscenes there fucking were. So yeah, you heard, he's suicidal RoboCop. And his plot line is actually that she makes him less suicidal. So yeah, he's actually got an interesting storyline and plot, and I feel like the game would have been better if, instead of all the pseudo-philosophical bullshit and space divas and whatever, it would have just been the cyborg and his girl. Alright, so it's a stealth mission right now. I'm invisible and I'm not fighting anyone. Alright, but there's a save point right here, and no one notices that I'm using it. Yeah, exactly. But good grief, that block of cutscenes. I wasn't joking, Justin. The third game is not as bad about that, but this first game is just cutscene, 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 cutscene.